One exchange from yesterday's hearing is getting a lot of attention. Democratic Senator Amy Klobuchar asked Judge Kavanaugh if he had ever blacked out from too much alcohol.
But you're saying there's never been a case where you drank so much that you didn't remember what happened the night before or part of what happened?
You're asking about, blackout. I don't know. Have you?
Could you answer the question, Judge? That's not happened. Is that your answer?
Yeah, and I'm curious if you have.
I have no drinking problem, Judge.
Yeah, nor do I. She asked me a question at the end that I responded by asking her a question, and I did that. This is a tough process.
Senator Klobuchar, who prefaced the question by talking about her father's struggles with alcohol, joins us now from Washington. Senator, what do you make of that exchange now that we're a few hours after it happened?
Well, I was thinking that if I was in his courtroom and acted like that, he would have thrown me out. And I appreciated that he apologized, but at the same time, he didn't really answer the question. And what I was trying to get at was that you have this incredibly convincing testimony in the morning from Dr. Ford. You have other witnesses out there that have said, including his college roommate, that he gets belligerent when he drinks, others saying that he would have memory lapses, those kinds of things. And yet we are not allowed to talk to those people under oath or have the FBI look back and talk to them. And that is all we're asking for here, is a fair-minded process, just like we do with other nominees, where you open it up if new information comes out, and they are denying us that. And of course, what does that make me think? That they are hiding something. They don't want these people to be questioned under oath or by the FBI with criminal penalties if they lie.
Did you believe his apology to be sincere to you? And were you caught off guard?
I can't assess that. I think that he realized that it was not good to be going back at a senator. All I was trying to say to him in a polite way was that I've had alcoholism in my family.
Yeah.
My dad had DWIs and took the consequences for it and then went on to go into treatment and is in AA at age 90. And I was using that to say, that happens in a lot of families. There's drinking problems, and then you have to get through it. But in your case, you're just denying that this ever happened in the past, and that's what really bothers me. For me, it is not that people don't drink in high school. It's, is he telling the truth?
The truth.
And
that
the
is
only way we figure it out is talking to the witnesses.
That is a
she
question.
She passed a polygraph test.
A lot of people are asking that question, Senator, about the truth, and they're also questioning today his temperament. Do you have questions about that? And then on the other hand, people say, well, someone who is fighting for their reputation, who believes that their credibility has been torn to shreds, wouldn't you expect that person to be emotional?
Emotional, yes, but what we saw was a concerted effort on the other side all afternoon, not just him, but the Republican senators, this chest beating, like who could yell the most and who could claim, oh, this isn't about her at all, this is about this concerted effort. And I believe what the strategy was with the Republican side was to simply not talk about her, not talk about what happened in the morning, her moving testimony where she didn't just testify like victims do in a trial to a jury box of strangers. She testified and was willing to go forward to the nation. Didn't seem to me to have a political bone in her body. And then you have these other people out there who are also making claims, and they need to be looked into. I'm a lawyer. I don't like living in an evidence-free zone. And for my Republican colleagues who still haven't decided, Senator Flake, Murkowski, Collins, they're fair-minded people. They should at least want 1 week for an FBI investigation for the sake of the country to follow up on these claims.
And Senator, Republicans at least publicly feel a bit more confident now that they do have the votes for confirmation. What is your response to chatter within Democratic circles that if he is in fact confirmed, that Democrats will try to impeach him? Would you support that strategy?
First of all, I'm not even thinking of that because I still believe that they haven't decided. And in my conversations with them, I believe them when they say they haven't decided. Just because we're having a committee vote today committees have advanced nominees to the floor who later get pulled back or investigations occur. That doesn't mean that it's done. And I know they're trying to ram it through so more evidence doesn't come out, but I believe the nation is focused on this right now, whether or not we should at least allow, as the American Bar Association, the group of lawyers from across the country that found him to be well qualified for this job. They now came out last night after watching this and said at least allow the FBI to go back and look at this, just as George H.W. Bush ordered in the Anita Hill case.
All right, there's still time to do that. Thank you very much, Senator Klobuchar. We appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you, all of you.